The ZZ plant, also known as Zamioculcas zamiifolia, is a popular indoor plant, known for its glossy, dark green leaves and its ability to thrive in a variety of conditions. It's a low-maintenance plant that is well suited for homes and offices. So, here's a detailed guide on how to care for a ZZ plant. Light requirements. Ideal light. ZZ plants prefer bright, indirect light, but can tolerate low light conditions. They can even survive in fluorescent lighting, making them great for offices. Avoid direct sunlight. Direct sunlight can scorch the leaves, so avoid placing the plant in direct sun, especially near windows with harsh sunlight. Watering. Watering frequency. ZZ plants are drought-tolerant and store water in their rhizomes, which are thick underground stems, so they don't need frequent watering. Water thoroughly and then allow the soil to dry out completely before watering again. Overwatering. One of the most common issues with ZZ plants is overwatering, which can lead to root rot. Make sure the pot has drainage holes and avoid letting the plant sit in water. Seasonal changes. During the winter, reduce watering since the plant's growth slows down. Soil. Well-draining soil. Use a well-draining potting mix, such as a mix designed for succulents or cacti. You can also create your own mix by combining regular potting soil with sand or perlite to improve drainage. Pot selection. A pot with drainage holes is essential to prevent water from accumulating at the bottom, which can cause root rot. Alright, let's talk about temperature and humidity for your ZZ plant. These plants do well in average indoor temperatures, ranging from 60 degrees to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, or 15 to 24 degrees Celsius. They can tolerate slightly lower temperatures, but make sure to keep them away from drafts or cold windows. When it comes to humidity, ZZ plants are pretty easygoing. They can thrive in normal household humidity levels. If the air is extremely dry, misting the plant occasionally can help, but honestly, it's not necessary. Fertilizing. ZZ plants don't require much fertilizing. During the growing season, which is spring and summer, you can feed them once a month with a balanced, diluted liquid fertilizer, and avoid fertilizing in the winter when the plant's growth slows down. Pruning. ZZ plants require minimal pruning. Trim off any yellowing or damaged leaves at the base to maintain the plant's appearance. You can also prune the stems if they grow too tall or unruly. Cuttings from healthy stems can be used to propagate new plants. Allow the cut end to dry for a day or two, then place the cutting in water or moist soil to root. Repotting. ZZ plants are slow growers and generally don't need to be repotted often. Repotting is usually only necessary every 2 to 3 years, or when the plant outgrows its pot. When repotting, choose a pot that is only slightly larger than the current one to avoid waterlogging the roots. Common problems. Yellowing leaves could indicate overwatering or too much direct sunlight. Adjust your watering schedule and move the plant to a more suitable location. Root rot is usually caused by overwatering or poor drainage. If you notice mushy roots or a foul smell from the soil, it may be necessary to remove the plant from its pot, cut away the rotten roots, and repot it in fresh, well-draining soil. ZZ plants are generally resistant to pests, but they can occasionally be affected by spider mites or mealybugs. Wipe the leaves with a damp cloth or use insecticidal soap if needed.